Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another review, and today I'm taking a look at another 30-minute missions kit, and this right here is the Option Parts Set 10 Large Propellant Tank Unit. Now, I have to say, the releases we're getting over and over again, the more recent releases we're getting from 30-minute missions are blowing my mind with how awesome they are. Not only are they getting even that much more compatible with Gunpla, which is always a very important thing to me, but the designs are just getting cooler and cooler compared to the original things we would have seen first with the different option sets and the different mecha from this particular line of model kits. These designs are getting more, I don't know how to put it, actually usable. So this right here feels like a part 2 to a kit we would have seen before, which was this booster right here. This was completely compatible with the Gundam Rubris, which is absolutely magical, and it is also compatible with this particular set right here, which makes it feel like it's a companion piece for using with this. Anyway, if you do want any 30-minute mission kits of your own, or this right here, which I highly recommend, as usual, this video right here was sponsored by those awesome people over at Hobbylink Japan, link in the description. So on cracking this box open and getting it all built, this is what comes inside of it. And as usual with these particular kind of parts kits, I always recommend grabbing more than one, like 2 or 3, because these are modular in design and can be put together in a multitude of different ways. They're also so awesome, who would not want more? They come in at around $7 or €7, so it's not necessarily going to break the bank. And that right there is me giving out to myself for not getting more than one of these. I actually meant to, but I never really planned ahead. These are so awesome. I wish I had a couple to stick together for this review, but I've just got the one, so let's check it out. So the first thing we've gotten here is what gives this kit its name. That is the Large Propellant Tank. And it doesn't necessarily need to be one. Once again, these are modular, so they're made out of a whole bunch of parts. So if you want yourself a fairly, well, childish propellant tank, you can do that too, or use this for some kind of limb. Once again, modular, and you can do exactly what you want with it. And then when it does come to the articulation, it can pivot at this point right here, and does have some rotation. No, just the pivot. Next up in here, then, we've got an absolutely phenomenal pair of boosters. So we have 2 of these. Same with the propellant tank, we have 2 of those too. So this has 2 holes on that side, 2 holes on this side. These are actually ball jointed, so we do get a bit of motion out of these, and these are nice and chunky. Next up in here, we've got this unit right here, which is the central aspect of the whole thing, or as you can see, is a kind of adapter you can use for pretty much whatever you want. If you're making some kind of big, chunky custom build, this can hold a whole bunch of things together. We've got 4 holes in the back, we've got 4 holes in the front, as well as that recessed almost backpack section, and we've got 2 pegs on the side. The way this builds into the unit, as shown in the instructions, is by popping a propellant tank down bottom there on the back, popping one then up top, just like so. The thruster units then just pop onto those pegs on the side like so. You have a choice of the way you actually do this, as the gray section here in the end can be removed just like that, and be used as a sort of adapter segment on here to lengthen the look. But I prefer the look of this booster unit when this part is actually finished off just like so. So anyway, pop that on, and that is it done. So I will admit I was somewhat shocked that this does not have a backpack adapter. This does not attach onto the back of a 30-minute missions kit. This actually has the complete opposite of a backpack adapter, which attaches into it just like so, and this actually attaches into the usual Gundam or 30-minute missions kit crotch hole. So the only 30-minute missions kit I do not have packed away right now is the night type, so let's try it with that. So in order to attach this onto this particular one, you do need to remove the butt flap armor. That then just pops up into the crotch hole just like so, and we do actually have a base adapter segment right here to make sure you can still attach this onto an action base. So I'm going to be going with the usual right here. This is Good Smile Company's Simple Stand. Get 3 of these in the pack. Best stands ever. Attach that in just like so. So anyway, there's what it looks like on the nighttime Spinatio. Of course, the colors do not match. You can paint this as you need to, or if you buy some white colored 30-minute missions kits, it will match seamlessly. This is an absolutely awesome unit. Of course, this is not designed for using with the night type, more so for the bulkier Earth Forces variants of the X-Max. But yeah, anytime it comes to a 30-minute missions accessory kit, I want to know, how well does it work with Gunpla? So we tried the booster unit with the Rubris the last time. It worked seamlessly because it did have the C-clip joints that the Gundam Rubris has, which is awesome. So this should work in my opinion, seamlessly with the aerial, so let's give it a go. So there we go, one Gundam aerial. This should work with pretty much any Gundam because it is just a attachment into a base adapter. I'm sure the spacing is probably pretty much the same across the board. Let's just try and stick that on. Popped on, absolutely perfect, and so far, so good. So there it is attached onto the aerial, and this fits and looks so perfect. Honestly, if you popped a little bit of blue or something on that just to match with the aerial, a little bit of pen lining, this looks awesome. Like the aerial is ready for some long distance travel. Now, I will mention I did not know when actually ordering this, or should I say when I finished up the large booster unit review, that this essentially a sequel to the large booster. They attach together as one giant unit that looks absolutely ridiculous. Here's an image of what it will look like from Bandai's own website, and this is incredibly cool looking. Also, you're actually able to use it with the backpack attachment point that would have came with the booster unit. So if you want to use this unit right here as a backpack, that's exactly how you would go about doing that. So yeah, this is essentially a part 2 to that particular kit, and I would have loved to have seen them side by side, but at the moment, I've actually all my kits packed away because I do plan to move to a better office, hopefully, sometime soon, and when that does come around, no more of this not having kits lying around to actually use them in reviews with other stuff. Anyway, as always, that is it for the review. This is awesome. If you want one of your own, there's a link down there in the description. You can get yours from HobbyLink Japan. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to come back for more Gunpla and 30-minute missions reviews, and I will see you next time.